Welcome to another Age of Empires forecasted game. We have in the color red playing as the Ottomans, it's LoueMT. And in the color purple playing as the Malians, it's Demu from Team Liquid. Welcome everybody to another Age of Empires forecasted game. If you are enjoying those, don't forget to give a like and subscribe if you haven't already to watch more videos like this one. Have plenty of content coming every single day from top players like these two gentlemen. So we got the Ottomans against the Malians. Ottomans already gathering stone. Looks like he will send a spearman. Gonna build a military school soon. If you don't know about this, the Ottomans are able to create military schools. And what do is basically they produce units at no cost, but they're just produced slower. The thing is, you can put a blacksmith around here and you can increase the speed of the units that are being produced here. So it's really what makes the Ottomans so special is these military schools. That's why they can have so much military units. It's great. It's great to have. It's always great to have a military school in your base. Even if your economy goes bad, military schools can make the day for you. Oh, look at that. Now, I love the design. Now let's talk a little bit about my nerd side. As you may know, I work in the game development field. I used to work for Ubisoft as a 3D environment artist, and I can tell you, these houses are beautiful. The design of this, the colors, if you take a look at this, a little bit of red here, a little bit of blue, it's just so beautiful colors, and then you have the blue cloth here, and it's just so nicely done here. Beautiful. Beautiful. I might be tempted to do like a 3D of this one. Maybe. Let me know in the comments if you are interested in watching like a 3D type of content. I don't think I will put it on this channel, but I could like recreate some stuff like in Unreal Engine 5, like how it would look like if it was like... I mean, this game is next gen, don't get me wrong. It's just that the style, it's a little bit stylized, so... It's... You know, you can try to play with it and make it look like realistic, like how it will look like, realigning and everything like in the real world. And that could be very interesting to see. Very, very interesting. Maybe probably a town center? I don't know. We got Demu aging up with the Mansa Quarry. For the Malians, their strategy is kind of simple. Well, they have a couple of options, but most likely they will go for the cow boom. What is the cow boom? You put your cattle ranch here. It's a perfect place at the back of your base, available for Demu already. You put your cows, and the cows give you food per income. As soon as you do that, you go castle age, and then you attack. That's basically their plan. So let's see how Louis deals with this. It's already aging up with 4 villagers. It's gonna be the Twin Minaret Matress, one of the best landmarks in the game, just because you can get like free food from those bushes for the rest of the game, like forever. So that's like a great food source you can have. And those berry bushes is not like these ones. These are actually, you can gather faster from here, so it's actually much better. We see Demu moving the villagers into wood, starting to have those production of the cattle ranch. This is what I think he will do. But anyway, let's see. Spearman already here. Look at that. Look how much the houses change from one age to another. And this game is beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's really well made. He's gonna be burning the houses, which is passive income for the Malians. They give 87 gold per minute. And for each house that is around the pit mines, you know, if they increase the amount of gold you can get. So in a way, you don't really need to deal with villagers, you just, you know, deal with houses here. And as the Ottoman player, you have a really good time with that. Really having 3 spearmen on the field, 2 already attacking, 1 more to come. So It's just gonna delay the castlage of Demu. Now, Demu not being able to deal with this yet, forced to create an archer. Needs to start creating units. The problem is he don't have gold to access to javelin throwers, so it's gonna be the archers for now. The problem is there is a Zipaki coming soon. Let's take a look at the Ottoman base. Only one military school. Let's see if we will see more production from Louis. Or we have 8 villagers on stone. Most likely. I don't think this is for a military school. I think this is more for a second town center. This is a beautiful place. You can put it here. Can have the deer. Can have the protect the wood. It's a really good place. But let's see where he will put it. Louis trying to do the best he can with only 3 spearmen. Try to surround the base. A classic. Let's just move around. Oh, look what he's doing. I don't know if... Okay. I thought he was just pushing the deer away on purpose, just so that he can make things harder for them. But looks like he's not. He's just gonna run around. Hey guys, go for a walk. It's like basically what you have when you get tired of something. Go for a walk. Take a deep breath. Take some air. And then, when you feel better, you come back to work. That's exactly what these guys are doing and going for a walk. And then they will come back here. And this is a really smart move because they already forced Demu to create military units. The problem is Demu doesn't know how many units Louis will have. Let's take a look at his vision. Sending the scout there just to check what's in his base. But because he doesn't know, it's a little bit risky. Like, he's already a very good player, so it's like, I want to defend, but I want to defend with a minimum investment. Like, I don't want to create like 10 javelin throwers just to kill 3 spearmen, right? That's just that will be like a waste of my resources. That's overkill. Instead, I'm gonna just put some of them, a couple of them, and I'm just gonna retreat. And there you go, spearman. Okay, guys, let's get back to work. Reminds me when I used to work for Ubisoft. We used to do with this. We call the wander time. I have with some friends there, where we will just go walk, you know, and take some air, relax a little bit. But there's also the LD walk. It's like called the long distance wander, where sometimes you know, there are some times at work where you just want to chill a little bit and you walk like 1 hour, and those were the long distance wanders. Amazing times. It looks like the spearman gonna be retreating for now. The Donsos just gonna spike their ass, throw javelin. Classic stuff here. Meanwhile, Demu already sitting with 9 cows. I think you can have up to 18. Let me see how much you can have. Can I see it here? Oh, 20 cows. 20 cows. So he's getting there for sure. He's getting there really quickly. He's already mining gold, getting wood. He's having the time of his life. Meanwhile, the Ottoman player is gonna put the TC on the gold, and looks like he's gonna go castle age. I mean, this is not a like your casual, I'm gonna get upgrades kind of gold. This is, I'm gonna go castle. It's like 8 villagers on gold. That's a lot. So we will see. That the good thing about the Ottomans is that they have free units, so they can still, like, you know, work on their economy and at the same time put some pressure on your opponent, which is something that you cannot do with all the civilizations, just because, like, if you create units, you are delaying your economy. But with the Ottomans, because the units are free, you are free to go to your opponent's base while you are still working on your economy. You can still work on putting some pressure into your opponent's base. Now, Demu, it's a player that is very well known for being very defensive. And you know, usually he plays really defensively, he plays really methodically. And one of the things I love from Demo, which I don't think we will see in this game, just because the Malians are not really a farm guy. I love how he plays the farms. I just love it. And he's so, like, I don't know if it's obsessive compulsive disorder, where it's like everything is so damn organized. When it comes to the farms, Demo is just, I mean, the cleanest farms ever. Like, everyone enjoys Demo's farms, especially with Chinese farms. And looks like this villager is gonna get spotted here with a Zipagi. And try to build a wall here. But they already have some javelin throwers here, some Donzos to deal with the archer mass that Louis has. Not really a mass, but like mass of 5. That's what you can afford. He's trying to build a wall here. Is this kind of double wall here? Oh, okay, this is like your enemy wall. But then you have the Zipagi here. So you're gonna have to throw the Donzos. And eventually you will have to delay your HAP a little bit. Because you don't want to get wrecked against the Ottomans. And Louis has enough gold to HAP. Classic stuff. Villagers getting tired of eating sheep. Sheep, amazing meat, I should tell you. Completely underrated. Completely underestimated. Like, sheep is good. It's really damn good. I love it. At least the way they cook it here in China is really good. In Chengdu especially. Now the Donzos. We'll find a Zipagi here. Looks like Demu don't have any unit around his base. A couple of spearmen here guarding the gold. But looks like he will scare his opponent, and they're already having with 41 military units. Louis went for the Castle Age. Gonna be the Mehmet Imperial Armory for those free Magonels. He doesn't love free Magonels, especially when your opponent has basically javelin throwers and Donzos. Magonel here is just, you know, works brilliant in this case. Now, most likely we will see man-at-arms from Louis, but the problem is your opponent is the Malians, and the Malians can have the Musafari warriors, which will deal extra damage to those man-at-arms. So heavy armor units are not really your best thing to use here. Check Demo space. He's having the time of his life here. Pit mine here, wall here, wall already here for Louis. Looks like this wall didn't finish. We will see later. But now the Donzos are here. Looks like he's going for it. It's like, I don't care. I don't care if you go castle. I don't care about losing my units. I'm still in feudal age. I'm just gonna try to, you know, get as much value as possible. Like, now this is a surround that I don't like. Luckily for him, Magonel is coming out in 45 seconds, enough time to get out of this hole. Like, you know, this hill here doesn't allow you to escape that easy, so you need to go here and then go back if you want to leave the enemy base. Such an interesting design, to be honest. Meanwhile, Demo already aging up with that Grand Fulani Corral to boost those cattle, those food per income even more. And what that leaves the Malians is that because you're already getting passive income from the cows, passive income from the pit mines, what leaves you is more space to go military. And potentially, you know, more villagers. You will get more resources at the end because of your passive income. But we will see where Demo takes it from here. After he reaches Castle Age, what he will be his strategy. Mass for the Ottomans is starting to grow, but the numbers are just not there yet. +2 range armor coming out for Louis. Meanwhile, veteran Donsos, veteran javelin throwers being researched. Okay, they're just chilling. And I had a huge mass here. Now this is an army that you cannot underestimate. Sometimes you don't respect the size of the army of your opponent, and you think it's not a big deal, and you underreact to it, and then suddenly it's like, wow, I'm losing. Like, this is already 64 military units, this is a lot. The good thing is Louis has a Magonel, so probably we're gonna see the first encounter here between two armies after so many minutes into the game. 60 minutes into the game, and both players haven't fight already. Javelin throwers attacking the Magonel, but now the Sipaki. The problem is the Donsos. The archers will attack the Donsos. The Magonels keep getting that damage, but them with kiting, he cannot get any damage from the Magonel. It looks like he will retreat for now. He doesn't have any sprinkles himself, so the only way to deal with this is you just need to snipe the Magonel from behind, and maybe this is exactly what Demu will do. Looks like Louis finds out. Magonel shot, managed to get a decent shot here. Louis sending his army to protect the Magonel. And don't worry, there is another Magonel coming here somewhere. There you go. Now with the Mecher on the field, all these archers are actually better. Have more attack speed. Take a look at his bonus. It's gonna be the attack speed bonus. LoueMT doing a really good job forcing the fight on the opponent's base and not on his. Donsos are just gonna do so much damage. But now they're gonna get surrounded by the Sipaki. It's like beautiful surround here by Louis, doing a really good job taking down a lot of the military units from Demu. And looks like the Sipaki will go for a raid here. Relics start to being captured already. 2 for Demu's side. 1 for Louis, 1 more on the way. Sipaki gonna be able to deal some damage, but the problem is, you know, those are Donsos, so just gonna deal very well with the Sipakis. I have 2 Magonels, 3 more. Now we see an upgrade that I really I was gonna say don't like, but it's not that I don't like. It's like I don't like when the opponent is using it. It's poison arrows. 3 damage over time for 6 seconds, and that makes the archers actually very good against heavy units. Problem is your opponent doesn't have heavy units. But what does he have? Janissaries. Janissaries are really squishy against, you know, against archers. They really have no defense, so usually they're amazing against cavalry, but against an opponent that has that many Musfadi warriors, then it's like, I don't know how this will end up really. But the Magodol for sure is helping Louis to stay alive. More stone walls coming from in the east side of the map. The big wood line here actually. Third relic is gonna go for Louis. Take a look at Temu's vision. He's gathering all his army here. He has a huge army. 130, 115, 16, 17 military population. This is a huge mass. This is a huge mass. 119 population. Now let's see what your Magonels can do against that many units. And Louis starts getting wrecked here. Looks like the numbers are not working for Louis. More Sipagis will join the field, but looks like Louis is losing his mass. Javelin Throw is doing a lot of good work in the backside. Most of the warriors taking the damage and being the front line. And Louis defended against this huge army, more than 120 units. 119. Now that's a scary number. That's a really scary number. The problem is, does he has the production to make it again? Has 5 archery range, 7 barracks. Potentially he can recover kind of fast. But you're not gonna get over 100 military population that fast. Again. Meanwhile, the Ottoman have 3 units. Nice Magonel shot here. Looks like we'll throw another Magonel shot. Decent shot here for the Javelin Throwers. Janissaries really doing kind of decent job. It's already down to 1 Janissary. Spearman. This is the classic Spearman that by mistake you create. It's not this is Dark Age Spearman, by the way. This is not even hard Feudal Age, it's like Dark Age. And that happens when by default the military schools have a Spearman produced whenever they are created. And you know, it's very common to see Spearmans on the field, and if you don't have any barracks and you don't intend to use a Spearman in the match, well, basically you don't upgrade them, so you have this classic, you know, 1 Spearman actually taking down the mill here, but not gonna do. It's not much, but it's honest work. That's all I can say. That's all I can say here. Now the Malian mass starting to get a little bit creepy. 60 population for the military. It's like the numbers are starting to even out, and remember, Demu has a Magonel. Just don't need to lose it. Don't lose the Magonel. Lose the Magonel. Don't worry, Magonel's coming out soon. Demu keep sending units. And now, at this point, Louis has a lot of gold. He has the economy. His farm transition almost there. Let's take a look at how many farms he has. 38 farms. A few more to go. He should be able to go Imperial very soon. And you know, just protect with this stone wall. This stone wall hasn't been finished. So you gotta be careful here. Let's take a look at Louis' vision. An outpost here. Gonna put the Springle. Just in case villagers move towards this gold. Springle. Gonna take down a few of those. Now Demu, even behind on villagers, he still have a lot of income coming from the pit mines and the cattle ranch. That's a good thing about them. And more units coming for the Ottomans. I wonder if we will see an Imperial Age game here. Because bot players cannot finish the game yet. Like, sacred sites are not an option because you have a sacred site in the middle. You need to chop the wood first. And it's no wonder victory. And no player is about to die. That's for sure. Now Demu going for the push with 1 battering ram. We're putting those archers on top. The cool thing about this game is like you can put the archers on top. And you can actually deal more damage and get less damage while you are on top. Isn't that great? And the mecha will will just basically buff all the units. Meter, go away, you don't deserve to die like this. Meter goes down. Hopefully there's two more of them. Take down the battering ram. The stone wall is about to get down. Managed to repair it with one single villager. Population cap for Louis. It's gonna be not gonna be a long time until them also being pop cap. When you're pop cap, it's a good indicator that maybe you should, you know. Oh my god, that hurt. It's a good indicator that maybe you should go Imperial Age. Walls coming for the Malians here, but that Zipagi managed to get on time. Is this a hole? And the Zipagi, not the cows. The cows are getting murdered here. Well, they got a ranch. Technically, you can kill the cows very easily. And that's a lot of gold. And not only that, it's like killing the farms, you know? And Louis doing a great job with sending those Zipagi. Just forget about the military. Just focus on the cows. Focus on the cows. Kill as many cows as possible. And this is a huge loss to Demu's economy. He lost a lot of his food economy. And now Louis, with enough to age up. Let's see if he will do it or not. He's doing it. Istanbul Observatory here. Gonna boost the production speed for all the production buildings by 60%. The only civilization that can actually produce that fast. Except, of course, the Imperial officials. I mean, you know, passively, not actively. You need to do something to boost the economy. The speed, I'm sorry. Now, the Zipagi won't really care about the guns, but now the Lancers come here, and the Lancers are really a big deal. Like Louis. We lose another mass. The Malians. Showing how hard it is to deal with those. You know, these are like Zergs, you know? It's like so many units. Imperial Age goes for Louis. Elite archers coming soon. Will we see a bombarding placement? We do see it. There is a bombarding placement here. Another, the 5th military school is gonna be built. He can build Lancers. He can train Lancers. He chose the Vizier point to train Lancers. And Demu taps out. He knows there is no way he can deal with Imperial Age Ottomans. Wow. Oh, what a game. What a game.